Hi, I'm Cathy Thomas, and with me is Grace Young. She is an award-winning cookbook author and a very dear friend, and I have to say you're the poet laureate of stir fry. And we're going to be making a dish that's kind of a surprise.
Yes, it's called Chinese Jamaican jerk chicken fried rice.
Amazing. So jerk sauce.
Yes.
Show me how.
Okay. So there are plenty of recipes in this book that are classic, authentic Chinese stir fries. But I also want to show what you can do inspired by what the Chinese did as they traveled the world, and oftentimes they didn't find classic Chinese ingredients. The stir fry is really a chameleon cooking technique. If you live in a place where you can't find ginger or rice wine or soy sauce, the Chinese made little adjustments. And there's a fusion of culinary culture that actually come together to create some of the most interesting stir fries.
Easy.
Very easy.
And you're going to marinate the chicken in this sauce.
Yes.
And you use legs?
I like to use whole chicken legs with the skin. You make some slits or cuts, however you want, on both sides of the chicken,
right,
so that when I pour the jerk sauce over it, it can really seep into the chicken, and then I marinate it for a few hours, or overnight is even better.
And then you bake it off.
I bake it on a roasting pan at 425 for about a half an hour, and I use a meat thermometer just to make sure it hits 170.
Right.
If you're on a diet, you shouldn't pour that little bit of fat into the rice as you're stir frying it at the end, but I think that's the
right.
That's the secret ingredient.
Yum. And now on to the wok.
Yes. Your wok is how old?
Probably 30 years old.
So this is the envy of every cook.
Right.
The more you cook with it, the less oil you'll require for stir frying or doing any kind of cooking. And that's what I call ancient nonstick cookware, and it's safe, and you're actually going to get iron in your food.
So Grace, we've got the highest heat underneath this wok.
People need to know how hot to heat it, because you can overheat it and it's dangerous. I use a water test. You should throw a bead of water into the pan and it should evaporate within a second.
So how do I know if it's too hot?
It's really starting to smoke.
Okay.
So now we're ready to go.
So we're ready to roll.
So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. Then I add some chopped onion and some carrots. So just 30 seconds. And then I add some cooked rice. Now this needs to be leftover rice. Don't cook it the day of, because if you use freshly hot cooked rice, it's guaranteed to stick. After you cook the rice, you should definitely fluff it, because otherwise when you refrigerate it, it's going to refrigerate into this hard block, and you're going to spend the majority of your time breaking up all these big chunks of rice. And now I add a combination of dark soy sauce and regular soy sauce. And then I just stir fry it until the soy sauce mixture is like evenly mixed into the rice.
Right.
So that's a little chopped scallion, and here's the jerk chicken, which has just been cut into bite-sized pieces. And now, isn't that wonderful? That great aroma.
Fabulous.
So I first discovered this dish in a Chinese Jamaican restaurant in New York City.
You can find anything you need in New York City.
Yeah. But the combination is so unexpected. When I went into the restaurant kitchen, there was a Cantonese chef and a Jamaican chef, and I said in Cantonese to the Chinese chef, "How do you make jerk chicken?" And he said, "I don't know." He says, "The Jamaican chef makes it, and he gives it to me, and then I fry the rice." But the combination is so fabulous. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
I just have to have a bite, Grace. It just looks so delicious. Grace, you're so wonderful. Thank you. This is absolutely delicious.
Thank you.